Welcome to 547, week number 2. I'm Bill, and let's look at week 2. So you are officially starting chapter 1 of the Seuss text. Does anyone else hear like Dr. Seuss in their head? Whenever I say it out loud, I always think of Seuss. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. First chapter is great. Hopefully you read part of that introduction. If you did not, I will share my favorite quote from it. I promise not to quote the book, because I always found it annoying when instructors did that. It's one sentence. Teachers try to change the human brain every day, right? If there is a reason as to why this book is important for educators, there you go. So week 2 dives into chapter 1 of that. There's a couple articles, a couple videos. In the article that's a PDF, that's a 10-page research paper, it's really interesting. It digs into looking at how students interact with kind of checking for understanding formative assessment clickers. And they find, and there's some great details here, that when students have gamified multiple choice clicker type questions like Kahoot, they are more engaged, they enjoy it more, but there's not learning improvement. So dig into that. Curious to know your thoughts. There's a discussion board post sharing an aha moment, like what point in your reading in the videos and the other discussions caused you to see learning in a new light, what point was new to you, some version of that. As always, initial post by Thursday, 2 replies by Sunday. You also have a group project 20-point paper. You're already in groups, so on that sidebar, if you look under groups, you're in group 1, 2, or 3, in groups of 2 or 3, and it's going to be a 3 or 4 page paper. A couple really important points with that. The prompt in the Google Doc is to create a collaborative Google Doc. You may do that to submit it. Please, 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 this is a fairly new thing in the last 6 months, I think. You need to go to File, Download as, either Doc or PDF, and you need to upload that file into Blackboard. Please do not submit a link. Super, super important for accreditation, for many other things. You need to have an actual file uploaded to Blackboard. So do not share a link with me. Do not share a link in submission. Download and then upload that as a group submission. So you're going to look through, and it's really just kind of a synthesis of the first 2 weeks of the course. There's some great bullet points. I'm not going to go through it. Just looking at the course content and read through that. It should be pretty straightforward. You're already in the groups for that, and you should be all set with that. And that's about it. There's some great resources. Jump on in. If there's ever a moment to not skip readings or videos, this week is that moment to not skip. It really sets the tone for the rest of the course as to kind of an introduction to what brain-based learning is. It's a great intro to neuroplasticity and really just what brain-based research is and how we apply it to the classroom, like super kind of high level, and digs in a little bit later. So hopefully this course is off to a great start with you. Reach out if you have questions or thoughts. Hopefully your school year has started. Mine starts on the 29th, so we're a little bit of a later start. We're still ramping up, getting everything ready.